Dude, you're a good bass player.
You're a fantastic guitar player. You told me that you didn't know how to shred, and you lied. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out in front of everyone. You are a liar. That's what you are.
Stone cold liar. Well, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in Markneukirchen, Germany.
Are you saying that right?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
But I'm going with it.
Yeah.
At the GUITCON 2018. Make sure you follow hashtag GUITCON 2018. Lots of good stuff coming out. I'm here with Jayme Lewis.
That's me.
And you got a great bass channel, and you do what I do. You make a living playing bass and teaching people all over the world.
You make a living playing bass
online.
too? That's awesome, dude.
I misspoke. Will you forgive me?
This time. Yeah, this time I'll forgive you. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk education stuff. So I know that you wanted to show me something about how I can sound a little jazzier.
Yeah, so we met all of 5 minutes ago, really. And so I was like, yeah, so what kind of music do you play? What do you do? And you're like, oh yeah, bluesy, rock, funk, not a jazz guy. And so I was like, all right, can I show you something that's gonna make everyone think that you're a jazz guy? Because I'm also not a jazz guy. I'm a classical musician. My degree is in classical bass.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Where'd you get your degree? Where'd you go to school?
California State University of Northridge.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I mean, I play jazz, but I make it up, you know what I mean? I'm all about faking it. I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah. So I'm all about like maximizing things I already know how to do. Yeah. But let's just do it in a different way and make it sound jazzy, you know? So here's the idea. The concept really just involves playing pentatonic scales. And when I say pentatonic, I always think of the major pentatonic.
What key are you doing this in?
So if you're playing an E minor chord, okay, you would play a G pentatonic.
Yep.
That's essentially the same as playing E minor pentatonic.
Yep.
Relative minor, it's the same thing, right?
Yep.
So if you got a groove, can you keep that going for me? So over this kind of groove, probably your soloist, right? It's going to play like an E minor pentatonic scale, G major pentatonic, whatever it is, right? So not that that's wrong, but it just kind of gets boring. You start running out of ideas, right?
Yeah.
So here, check this out. So my thought was to take the same exact pattern and just ask how many different ways can I use it? How many different where else can I do that same exact thing, you know, and play those same exact licks and whatever I do, but play them in a different spot, and now it's new. Okay. Not new to my hand, not new to my fingers, but new to my ear. Yeah. And just a different sounding melody. Yeah. Right. So the first place you can do it over a minor 7 chord, you can play that pentatonic scale from the 3rd, which is the one we already know. But you can also do it from the 7, and you can also do it from the 4th. And the reason, and I'll explain why. So again, G works because over E minor 7, G is the 3rd, E is the 4th, B is the 5th, and D is the 7, and we're back to where we started on the root, right? Yeah. If you do it from the 7, starting on D, right? So we got the 7, we got the root, we've got the 9, and then we've got the 4.
Are you playing the major pentatonic?
D major pentatonic over E minor 7.
Okay.
Right. So in context, play just. You don't need a groove. Just let the chord ring out. Right, so here's the 7th, here's the root, here's the 9, here's the 4th, here's the 6th.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, the 5th. I misspoke. Right? So just let that chord ring out. You know what I mean? Like, again, I've played that pattern a million times, but it was from G or from E minor. You know what I mean? Like, so my hand's doing the same stuff, but my ear is hearing it in a different way. It's got, like, it's got more of an out of the box sound.
Let me try it. I'll try it from D.
Okay, 3, 4.
That's the note right there. Yep, that makes sense to me.
Now that's step 1. I told you I'm going to teach you like 5 different ways to use this scale. So that's the first one.
Great. All right.
Actually, no, I'm sorry, that's the second one because the first one is just the vanilla one, playing it from the 3rd, right?
Yeah. So I just want to summarize real quick. So,
Please do.
So that one, the key to that one is the 9. That's what you're getting.
Yeah. So you're really just swapping out the 3rd for the 9th.
Yeah. That's what you get there.
Exactly. Now the next place you can do it is from the 4th.
Okay.
Right. So you would be playing a pentatonic. And what you get there is you get the 4, the 5, the 6, the root.
Okay.
And then the 9. Right. So again, we're just swapping out one note at a time. And essentially, if you're playing G pentatonic, D pentatonic, and A pentatonic, you're really just playing an E Dorian, which works fantastic over an E minor chord. So like it works out. But the idea here isn't like, oh, you can just play Dorian, so just play Dorian. No, I'm talking about pentatonic patterns. Yeah. Because you can. You've got these shapes and these licks that you can do, but you can only do them in one spot. Well, no, now you got 3 spots you can do it.
All right, let me try it. Let me try it with the A.
Okay, try with A. 3, 4.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Now the next step is to weave in and out of them.
So again, just to summarize, you get the 6th with that one.
Yes, precisely. Yeah, and if you're playing with a good harmonic player, he'll go there with you when he hears that C sharp. You know what I mean? Yeah. But so now the trick is to be playing from G, go to D,
mix and match,
then go to A, and then go back to where you started.
All right.
Right. So G pentatonic, D pentatonic, A pentatonic, G pentatonic. And you can play them 1 bar at a time. 1 bar of G, 1 bar of D, 1 bar of A, 1 bar of G, and that's a 4-bar phrase.
Interesting. So when I hear that, what I'm thinking is G. I'm thinking then I'm going to hit that 9 and I'm going to hit that 6.
Sure. Yep. Exactly.
Besides
that's all you're doing.
That's all I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And for me, the reason why I like to think of it in terms of just pentatonic patterns is because again I already know the information, so I'm not learning anything new. I'm just using it in a different way.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Very, very cool.
Give that a try.
Let's give it a whirl.
2, 3, and.
All right, keep going. Pretty slick, brother.
All right, now here's level 2, okay? So that's the beginning, that's the intro. Now check this out. You've got 2 parallel major pentatonics, G and A. You're playing the same exact shape going up basically 2 frets,
okay?
Because G pentatonic, A pentatonic, it's the same scale, same shape.
You're just moving it.
Right, so there's a fret in between those.
Yes, there is.
So why don't you...
All right, you got to talk me through that one.
So all I did is I played G pentatonic, G sharp pentatonic, A pentatonic, and look at my fingers. It's the
dude. That sound.
I'm doing the same exact thing, but it just kind of gets a little outside for a second. Then before you know it, we're right back. So watch, try this out. Just give me that E minor groove. I'll show you in context. So I'll start on G.
is some wild stuff.
And again, it sounds jazzy because we are stepping outside. We're playing G sharp major over E minor. Technically, that shouldn't work, but before you know it, we're right back to another key. And the cool thing, again, just look at my hand. I stayed here the whole entire time. There was nothing special happening.
That is interesting. All right, let me try.
Give it a shot. 2, 3, and. All right, this guy said he doesn't play jazz. You lied again. That's 2 lies. 2 lies in one video.
You guys got to follow this guy. You are a good teacher.
Well, you know.
Dude, I am super duper. Dude, that is awesome, man.
Okay, so that was level 2. Now level 3 is where you take this and not just playing that same shape, but basically play it through your modes as well, right? So
okay,
I can
all right,
play.
go on.
I can play like a Dorian.
So you're doing like E Dorian and then you jump up. Is that what you're saying?
Well, basically, yeah. So I could play like if you're thinking of it in terms of shapes, right? So a major pentatonic.
Yeah.
Right. I could also play it starting on the note A. I could play it starting on B.
Sure.
Right. So I'm just playing the same scale, but
So you're going to move a Dorian shape.
Exactly. So then you can, as you're soloing through this, it doesn't have to be this. You know what I mean? Like you can start interplaying with the different modes from these different. You know what I mean? So it just gives you, again, it's the same notes, it's the same patterns you already know, but instead of doing it over E, you get 3 different places, and then that half step in between, just a step out of the box.
All right, so we're still going from G to G sharp to A?
Yeah, exactly. But you know, G sharp, I can start it from an A sharp. It's the same exact scale, right? It's just a different pattern.
All right, but we're doing.
I know.
I'm trying to say.
I took you to level 3. Normally this is week 3. We spent a week on level 1, a week on level 2. You know, I'm getting you there a little bit quicker than usual. But I'm just saying that's like how far this can go. Is now you can open up the entire neck to this concept and not just staying in one spot. You know.
All right. Let's do that same groove. Let's do that same groove we did at the beginning. Just that A minor G to D7 thing.
Okay.
And let me see if I can incorporate some of this.
All right. What was the groove? I already forgot what it was.
I think it was the same type of feel, like.
Okay.
It's so weird to me. Yeah, dude, that was slick. That is really foreign to me, man.
Well, and then, again, that's the thing is like, it sounds jazzy, and so you sound hip. You sound like you know what you're doing. But really, you're just playing pentatonic scales, and then you can do the same thing with blues scales, I guess. You know, if you think of it from the relative minor.
Yeah.
So any of your licks, any of those things, it's like, oh yeah, every time it's an E minor chord, I do this.
Yeah.
Okay, well now you got 5 different ways that you can do that.
I'm gonna work on that, man. That's really fun, man.
Like I said, yeah, it's a cool trick, and the rad thing is if you know how to play a pentatonic scale, then you already know how to do this.
Yeah.
But you don't need to go home and practice this to be able to do it. You can do it on Sweet Home Alabama tonight. If you're playing tonight at a bar, you already have everything you need to do this trick. You just got to know, oh yeah, if the chord's this, where are my target notes? Okay, cool, I'm set. Yeah.
Jayme Lewis, everybody. Make sure you click the link in the description, follow him. Awesome bass educator, dude.
Thank you so very much,
Dude,
man.
You're great, man. Dude, this is so cool. Follow GUITCON.